What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukshu. We are back with another Musume video. Hope y'all had a good weekend. And in today's video, we are doing the run that I have. I just don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it because it was requested by Nova. But hopefully, those who care about Kawakami Princess at least appreciates the run. Well, here you are, Kawakami Princess, the festival one, or what Nova says, the New Year's one. And just gonna train her. Whether it's good or not, well, that all depends. It all depends on the run, I guess. Because I'm just gonna treat it as any other run. Just look through the choices that I don't know, obviously, because this is my first time training her. And whatever happens, happens. It all comes down to the RNG. But for the setup, I'm gonna go back to the 2 speed, 1 stamina, 1 wise power, and borrowing the Tucker Bryant friend card. As like I said before, it's pretty much the best setup I've gone, because if I use 1 guts, no stamina, guts will still just either be around where I can get it with 1 stamina, or it'll be slightly higher, so I might as well just keep it this way. So with that being said, we are just gonna jump into the run. But before we go into the run and going over the comments from the last video, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There is a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Request channel, the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, that is it on that, and we can get started with the run. Then I'll get the comments loaded up. So, pretty much over the weekend, all I did was... What did I do? Well, I just caught up in some events. I think I did 1 or 2 Genshin events. Then I did some exploration in Wuwa while also farming up Augusta's Echoes, which I ended up finishing up, which is all good. So now whatever echoes I get, I can use to see if I can improve from what I have, and also probably just refarm some of the materials that I had finished off since, or used up since. There was a good amount that I did use up. Oh, I should probably farm up on the shell credits or the currency, because I did use a good amount of that also. I think I'm down to 3 mil. So wouldn't mind refreshing on that. Other than that, I don't think I did anything else that was worth mentioning. Did I do anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Besides, like, the usual weekend stuff I do and all that. Yeah, typical weekend. Seeing what I need to catch up in games and typical house stuff, I guess. But that's pretty much it. As for the free pulls over the weekend, nah. Not a single copy of any. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Pick it. But actually, did I do anything else in any other games? No, I don't think so. Star Rail, same. Zenless, no events. At least Yeah, there shouldn't be any events besides the tower update, but I should be there for a while. I did everything pretty much on Friday or before Friday. Wuwa story, Yu defense, and since Zenless is updating this week, although I won't be there won't be a banner video because not pulling, definitely not pulling, but there will be most likely the story update, whether that will be on, it'll just be sometime this week most likely, don't know when. Other than that, no, don't think anything happened over the weekend. Doesn't feel like it. So with that being said, I can start going over the comments. So I gotta load it up. And the first comments that we are gonna go over is from Nova. First one says, oh, I skipped it. Possibly the easiest skip banner of my entire UMA career. The support card is not something I can be bothered with. Got to do my pulls for Stay Gold and admire Grove. Oh, I'm gonna just assume you just missed another O because you put Grove. Now I think we have 2 more? Well, as of right now, 2 more, maybe 1 more now. Maybe it should end on Monday, right? Today, Monday? Well, today as in when the video comes out. Because I do record the Monday videos a day earlier. Oh, no. Next comment says, Yuri on Ice was low-key kind of base if you think of ice skating as a manly sport. That is funny enough. I never watched Yuri on Ice. Never have. Never. I mean, I've heard about it, obviously, but never thought about it at all. Even when I was looking for other sports animes to watch, never thought about it. Next comment says, wow, Shushi, you didn't know Moisen the Gun is electric? I'm pretty sure I was thinking who else was electric that they release. I'm pretty sure. But if you wanna you wanna assume that I didn't know Moisen the Gun was electric, then whatever makes you happy, just like you trolling with these requests and all that. Whatever makes you happy. I don't want to do that, but we didn't unlock dates, so I guess I'll just use it. Yeah, they can't stop my bias. I have Uma's I dislike, and that's that. Opinions for the win. Well, that's what an opinion is. Can't really can't really change that. Can't really change that. We have our own opinions. It's just gonna stay that way. We're gonna be biased to it till somehow they change our minds. So it is what it is. Recruiting mustards here. I'm looking for mustards to replace me one day. Well, it's gonna be a while. It gonna be a while. Sean responded saying, I don't think anyone got in them. Maybe Kazuki, but only time will tell. Yeah, a long time will tell. Only a long time will tell. Unless he goes for like the next consecutive banners and he gets them at least within 40 pulls or 10 pulls. Consecutive as in probably all the banners the rest of the year. The catch up to Nova's pulls at least, but that wouldn't be doable unless he somehow, well, like I said, if it's just 40 pulls, maybe maybe he can. Maybe he can. Next comment says, brain dead training is good, man. You should try it sometimes. Huh? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe it'll help me get parents faster. Maybe next scenario. Because it's literally, what, next month? But we'll see about that. Noah says, trolling successful. Yuppie. Well, is it really a troll? If I just accepted it because it was a request? Is it really a troll if I knew it was a troll? It was more like kind of just accepted it and didn't want to deny the request regardless of the amount of troll it is. The next comment says, you can back off on training Kawakami Princess anytime you want. No pressure. And then adds making chicken noise as well. Joke's on you. I didn't see this comment before training, so either way, I would have still trained it. Man, you're just like, you're like an unk who thinks he's in his high school days as the class clown or something. That's what I think you were. Or trying to be. Like an unk who's trying to relive his high school days being a troll. That's what it feels like. Oh, I should probably do the race here. Good thing I kept an eye out for that. Next comment says, did you say no reason? Oh, no reason run. Yeah, I have no reason to do this run, but since it was requested by or I was about to say something. By you trolling me. Like I said, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. Regardless, because even though I have no reason to be doing this run. Because I had no intention of training her, like I said. Never wanted to. But here you are, still requesting it. But like I said, I hope those who do care about Kawakami Princess at least appreciate the fact that I trained her. Still. Regardless. Unlike someone who just wants to do it just to see me, I guess. I don't know. Not really care about the run. So the new Genshin anniversary looks kind of sick. The new game mode and the fact that you can grind out constellations is sick. Level 100 characters for level 100 for characters is also sick, but you need C8 to do so. Yeah. From what I heard, you can farm up to 4 free constellations per year, something like that. And then yeah, C7, C8 to go to 100, I believe, like you said. I don't know too much. I'll figure it out once it's either the anniversary and next week. Not this week, but next week. Or my brother will tell me. I don't know. Out of all the Hoyo games, Genshin is kind of just still the one that I look up info the least when it comes to these streams and all that. Or I hear about less the least. If it pops up, it pops up. Is there another comment? There is. There's one from the Shiyu defense, one saying, all you need is Burb Team and Alice. I used Moyabi once for the ice weakness. Well, I would use my Ishwin team more if I had Jifufu, but I don't, so I don't use that team as often as I want to. Which I have no problems using Miyabi's team, because she just clears whatever I use her in. So, all good for me. All good for me. And then I believe this is the last one from Nova. Yes, it is. Do you have a ticket? We do have a ticket. Just finished a new chapter in Wua, and yeah, that was something alright. I have questions about the hell Rover got at the end, but at least the story was presented in a way that's not 100% glazing Rover, but probably 50%. My girl Yuno just got yeeted, and I'm very curious to see what happened afterwards. The new boss is OP as hell. He somehow hurts more than the fallacy even without going to second stage. Yeah, that boss was a little different. But imagine the tacit hologram version. That definitely would probably be hard. But I still hate the sentry thing. For some odd reason, I still hate that thing. But yeah, maybe I assume the other echoes that are farmable, and which I probably should go back to since it reset it already. It's most likely gonna be hers, so I'm gonna go just have those handy just in case, along with farming the new boss materials just in case, because besides farming for credits, I don't necessarily have anything else to farm for. So since I already finished building Augusta for the most part where she's usable, but her stats are pretty good, I think. It just all depends whether I want to use a crit rate for level 4 Echo or cost 4 Echo to get more crit rate, or use a crit damage one to get more crit damage. But I think me using a crit rate one at the moment seems perfectly fine, I think. Heck, oh, the other thing I did was I swapped Yenlin's echoes from, I had her at Under Void Thunder. Now I swapped it to the Empyrean one from Renacita. But that was the other thing I did. That's pretty much it. Besides exploration, because there was that exploration event to at least 80%, which I did. Other than that, I just have the events, which more or less I could probably get out of the way already. Do I want to? I feel like it. I feel like it. It hasn't even been a week since it's been updated, so. Although if I get it done with now, then I don't have to worry about it later, so. It all depends. It all depends. So I think yeah, we probably should do a regular rest. Other than that, that is pretty much it for all the comments from Nova. Speaking about I think for me personally, I think for me, she easily, for me, tops Chun-Li for some reason. So I think Chun-Li may have gotten booted from the top 3. I think so. She might be top 5, and I'll just put Lupa at 4 and then put Chun-Li at 5. Oh, is there anyone else? Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Who knows? Might be higher than just 3. I just know she's in top 3. Other than that, thank you, Nova, for all the comments. And I believe it's for Sean commenting to one of the comments. Appreciate it as always. 66. The next comment is gonna be from, well, I guess I can go over this one real quick. It's from Maka. I'm gonna just call you Maka. If I got that wrong, let me know what I should call you. Do apologize if I got it wrong. But it was from the first time I trained Still in Love video. And it says 100 pulls and still no luck. Well, I went all the way to pity, so all I can say is I hope you don't reach pity like I did. That's the best I got. I'll take a 3. But thank you, Maka, for the comment. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Next comments are going to be from Rick. If I talk about the Prince of Tennis again, I will try not to say any spoilers and just things like it's peak, the animation went crazy, or yeah, they basically got superpowers. Fair enough. Good enough. Now that I think about it, I could also talk about the music. I love the first 2 openings, especially the first one. First 2 openings. I would need to know like the actual like season. Like I don't know if you're talking about the old Prince of Tennis or the new Prince of Tennis. So yeah. Although you have been just saying Prince of Tennis, so my assumption is just the normal one. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Next comment says, it sounds like you are a little sick. If you are, I hope you recover soon. It's probably just the sniffles. I normally get it a lot during the summer. The summer is actually the time I usually get sick the most. Well, at least that one big sickness of the year, but I don't think it happened the past 2 years. The most was like a stuffy nose or the sniffles. I don't know if it's allergies. I honestly don't know what I'm allergic to. It ain't like the usual allergic to peanuts or seafood. I love seafood. Or any of that, so I don't know. Maybe there was just a little too much dust. I don't know. Well, I can't be from the last video. Maybe not. It could just been the hot weather and then turning on the AC to cool down cold weather, kind of the, just jumping between temperatures. 'Cause right now I feel fine. My sinuses are clear and all that, so it could have just been that morning that I recorded. Friday. Could be. It could be. But thank you for your concern. Appreciate it. Unlike someone who would rather just keep trolling. And then last one says, I also heard that we won't need the blue thing to upgrade the cards anymore, and the cards will just be at max level based on limit break. So they just... Oh yeah, it makes sense. It's like, how are we supposed to increase the level then if the resource we used for it's gonna get removed? Makes sense. I guess I wouldn't even call it a hassle, but it's just, I don't know how to describe it. Just less things to do if we get a new card or whatever, but whatever. Maybe we just rest. I do still have 3, but we'll be fine. I understand that we will get money or gold, but I don't know what to do with this much gold. True. What I need more is the dang gold books. The gold books. No books has been invested in Kawakami Princess because I have no care whatsoever. Heck, I didn't even have enough to use on Still in Love. I ain't gonna even use green books for Kawakami Princess. Nuh-uh. When I was starting the game, I struggled a bit with the gold I had, but after some months, there are things not worth buying and don't know what to do with this much gold. Well, yeah, in the beginning, it does take a lot because, well, we are still new in the game, or just in general, if you're new to the game. You gotta level up Umas. her not winning anything from the lottery. Funny. Well, let's at least raise back her mood. Yeah, a lot of things to level up Uma's, well, before support cards, and that did cost a good amount of gold. Now, pretty much just sitting on the gold. Just sitting on it. Should probably get this to green. Well, if I don't end up getting the... If I end up not getting her unique skill level up, oh well. I think I still have until the next, well, she's already green now, so I guess it doesn't matter. But other than that, thank you, Rick, for the comments. Appreciate it as always. Appreciate it. Next comments is gonna be from Rashan. I don't know how I'll do in the CM, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. What ranks are even for open and graded on JP? I guess I should figure it out before it starts. Not because I do well, but it's a new experience on the server. I believe graded is... There's no cap on how high of a Uma you can bring. That's the ones we've been all doing. At least the right side one with like... The right side option with like special week having eyes on... Fire in her eyes, I think is special week as the icon. The left one, I don't remember. I never did it. I think it's like A rank maybe. I don't know. S rank. Low rank. I really don't know the cap on the open. Wait, open or graded? I don't remember which one's which. I just know I picked the right side one where it's like whatever, everything goes. Whatever you bring in is whatever you bring in, whether it's a low rank compared to what most people are bringing to UBs to UAs and all that. Which one is which? I don't remember which one's which. I think open is the left one. I picked the right side one. Which the left side one should be the easier one? Should be. Someone will correct me down in the comments. Someone will correct me. It's pretty much the same in global. The right side is whatever I usually pick. The left side is the easier one. At least that's how I seen it. Not really remembering them by name, I guess. Heck, I don't even remember it, even though I seen it in global. But it is what it is. ZYT or Zite, I don't know if I got your name right. So if you feel like letting me know what to call you down in the comment section, let me know down below. Sure, we can do this. Should I do this? I mean, it's not really... Or we can just do this. See if we can get a better one. How are you playing the Japanese version? Would like to try it out as well. Oh, well, that's for Rashan, but I'll answer it too. For me, I'm just playing on my tablet. That's all I can say. I am playing on my tablet. How I'm playing it on my tablet? Well, pretty much co-op. If you're playing on iOS, you would need to make a JP iTunes. I remember doing that for when I played on my phone. So either way, we can get plus 30. Oh, sure. Oh, I guess plus 15 because we are over the 1200. And for PC, well, there's DMM, but for me, I needed a VPN. But even with the VPN, I was having a hard time connecting on DMM. Or you can use a Android emulator, and then use QApp from there. Pretty much the same thing as a tablet or Android phone, I assume. And that's all I can remember. That's all I can remember. Next comment from Rashawn says, if I remember correctly, you just get a lot of gold back from all the support cards. This change is pretty solid in my opinion. Well, I guess it's pretty accurate from what Rick said also, just getting gold back, so... Oh, I guess. It's nothing major, but something, I guess. Let me see if there's any other comments. I don't know if I missed any other comments. No, there isn't any. So thank you, Rashawn, for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And Zeit for the response. Like I said, let me know if you want me, if there's another name you'd rather have me call you or something. But for now, I'll call you Zeit. Oh, there was a comment that I did miss from the last video, from Nova's video, Nova's comments. I did respond to him in the comment section, but I might as well also respond to it here before I jump into the next comment. Let me see. It was about crap. Let me see if I can remember which one it was. It was this one. Are you pulling for Yuno too? I think she will be best in set for Augusta, and I'll slap Yinlin in there just so I can use her again. Well, Yinlin's her best sub DPS option anyway, so her being best in set is probably pretty obvious since she basically Augusta's, you know, closest friend. Her being a healing support makes sense. It makes sense. But Shorekeeper is still a good option. I've been using her with Shorekeeper since I built her. But am I pulling for Yuno? Yes. Yes, I am. That is no questions. No question. I did want her to come out before Augusta. And like I said earlier, she probably breaks top 3 over Chun-Li easily. So yeah. I will be pulling for Yuno. This is a low speed run, but who cares, right? But who cares, right? But yeah, that is the comment I missed from Nova. Next comment is from, I don't know how to what to call you, but you have Bernice as your icon. GNMI85, or if I want to make it sound like something, Jinmi85. I apologize if that's not how it's supposed to be said, but if there's a more appropriate way for me, or a different name you want me to call you, just leave it down in the comment section as well. But your first comment was from the Wuwa story video. It says, Quest was peak for real. The way you spoke just commented just reminded me of Rashawn. Yeah, the quest was actually really good. The quest is really good. And then your next comment says, I'm a global player. Can you help me to get A rank? I'm trying to get A rank for a month now, but still stuck at B+. Well, being stuck at B+ is not exactly terrible or a bad thing, because B+ to like the low A's, this seems like to be the average. So I think you're doing fine, but really it all just comes down to possibly your setup. Don't know what your setup is. It could be your setup, it could be how you approach your training, maybe. That's their support cards, possibly as well. Even for me, with my setups in global, I still sometimes get B pluses, only because Probably just had bad RNG. RNG also a big factor as well. So yeah, I mean, if you really want to, I mean, I'm just giving you the obvious. But if you really want the nitty gritty details, you're probably better off going to the hundreds of videos that people have posted saying how to get A rank. They're all probably gonna say the same thing, or they're probably gonna give you some some BS and show you a setup that can help you get it, but train like Sakura Bakushino and be like, okay, but you're just focusing on speed. So yeah, pretty much for myself, I just train however I have been always training. Nothing really special, if I'm being honest. Nothing really special. I still get B pluses when I have bad RNGs, so 1 is the RNG, 2 support card setup. Don't know exactly how you're approaching that. I should probably just do this. And then RNG. Basically the 3 main things. Or I guess if you really want some kind of little boost to help you, maybe the parents that you're using for inheritance, maybe. Although for myself, that doesn't really play a factor. Whether it was global or me playing in the beginning of JP didn't really play a big factor. I still reached A just by pretty much just keep training and seeing what I can do to change. But there's a difference between how I started off between JP and global. But the approach was pretty much the same, just playing. Just playing. Pretty much. I know for the most part, that probably didn't help out, but I just gave you basically the 3 main things that possibly could be the issue. Like I said, you can always just go search for the hundreds of similar videos that'll probably say the same thing or show some BS like the Sakura Bakushin guy that I was talking about. That's all I got. That's all I got. So, although I do appreciate the comments, so thank you for the comments. Next comment is from Nyakwimi. If there's another name you want me to call you by, feel free to leave it down in the comment section as well. This was from also the Still in Love video where I first trained her. Got her just now and I almost puked from how loud I screamed. You must have been very hyped if you got that far. You must have been very hyped if you went that far. But congrats. I don't know how far it took you. But if it was pity, I would not congratulate you. I would feel bad because I went to pity as well. So unless you went to pity, congrats. If you didn't go to pity, that's good. That's good. I guess the option I pick here won't entirely do much, so whatever. I'll just give her more speed. But thank you, Nyakumi, for the comment. Appreciate it. Next comment is from Tanoki. Quiet few days in Uma, just waiting for free pulls to end. Fair enough. I think when this video is up, Monday. I think it ends on Monday. I think. So you can, I guess, we can start doing our pulls for the support cards then. If I don't end up getting even 1 copy of Stay Gold before pity, that's gonna be something. Not 1 copy, but at least the copy, the main copy, I guess. I'd probably just end up Um, I'd probably just end up using my rainbow crystals on it, unless I have been deciding on using it for almond eye though. Decisions. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Even if almond eye gets slowly phased out, I'll still probably end up using it, regardless of what anyone says. It's what I have. It's just what I have, so I'll just use whatever I have. It don't matter to me. Just gotta use what you have. But thank you, Tanoki, for the comment. And the last comment before I go check and see if I missed any other comments is from Kazuki. Says at a timestamp, I think it's the cutoff date that you can exchange. Like the R3 means way beyond January 31st, 2025 release cards. You can't exchange then on the gacha tickets. R3 and Daring Attack wise and release date is April 10. I still don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, Kazuki. I still don't know what you're talking about. All I see are numbers and letters at this point. R3 and dates. I'm sorry. I don't remember exactly what I said. I can go back to the thing, but yeah, I'm sorry, Kazuki. But thank you. Thank you for at least putting the effort of explaining. But the real question that still lingers, Kazuki, how did you pass pity once or twice already for the support card? Because that's what it sounded like based on how many times you've pulled. At least, unless you really got that lucky. That is the only thing that really lingers more than anything. Because from what I remember, you said that you were gonna you just went up to 100 pulls, and then you were gonna wait for the free pulls, but you just kept on pulling. So I don't know if that was for your alt, your main, or whatever happened. That way we can get some clarity on what really happened. Other than that, I do appreciate the effort you put in the comment trying to explain something that I don't remember. But let me, before you go over stats and all that, I don't know, she probably is just a mid UC or something. Maybe a high one, but I'm gonna say mid UC. Maybe, but nope, doesn't look like there aren't any more comments. At least it doesn't look like it. I don't know how Rashawn's comment became potentially. Oh, Rashawn responded. I just didn't know because it got tagged as potentially inappropriate, and I don't know why. It's probably because you downloaded it from an APK, but I'm gonna give it the approval. And I don't know why the actual comment. What? That's weird. Let me take a look at that comment again. I remove that. Where is that? Rashawn's comment. Okay, why did it? Okay. Yeah, it's still here. Weird. But let me just scroll through once more just to see if I missed any comments. And at this, oh wait, that already went pretty far. Nope, it doesn't look like I missed any. Nope. I think we're good. So thank you, Kazuki, Tanoki, Nova, Nyakwimi, Jinmi. I'm sorry, like I said, for the people who I'm assuming this is the first time y'all commented in videos. For those guys, let me know what actual name you want me to call you by, because I'm pretty sure I butchered all this. Rashawn, Rick, Maka, you too, just in case. And that's pretty much it. Thank you all for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And yeah, let's just see how she did, I guess. I guess. Like I said, is it obvious how much I don't care about this run? UC what? Oh, it was pretty high UC. Well, I thought it was gonna be at least mid UC. Oh well, I ain't gonna use TP. I ain't gonna use no stamina for it. Ended off with 1683 speed, 1666 stamina, 1735 power, 1116 guts, and 1309 wise with an S aptitude on medium distance. But does it matter? No. Because I ain't even gonna use her as a parent. So there we go. That is the run. That is the run. You happy, Nova? You happy? You happy to see my displeasure or unamusement in training Kawakami Princess? Regardless, that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know how your guys' weekend were. And if there's anything worth mentioning about your weekend, feel free to leave it down in the comment section down below. And if there's anything else you guys want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down as well in the comment section. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle, and then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Request channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
どうせ君だよ。